When you look back at your experience overall being in the industry, right, as a white rapper, did you face a lot of backlash early on, or would you say that your experience has been pretty smooth?
Just resistance. There's some resistance, like definitely resistance. So, and it's all about relatability. That's all it is. I feel like if you are getting involved in golf and you're Tiger Woods, right, you have to do better than anybody else. All the other white guys who created it and did it for years and they're legends of the fucking sport. You got to do it better than all of them to make the impact. Because they're like, oh, look at this fucking black guy coming into our sport, a guest in our sport, and now he's better than all of us. So, we had to rap that much harder. We had to be that much doper. That's why Eminem is such a dope lyricist, because he probably had that resistance and he knew that he had to stand out more than anybody else around him that was doing it, because they were more accepted and he wasn't going to be accepted unless he blew everybody away. Jackie Robinson in baseball had to blow everybody the fuck away and be better than everybody the fuck else. And he still got shit for it. But he was one of the best. Right? So that's why he made the fucking impact. That's why he's revered today. And I feel like the resistance is there. Yeah. Immediately, just from perception, and it's natural. I don't hate you for it. I'm not gonna get on you for it. Just because it's natural. You see a white kid pick up the microphone and you're gonna be like, let's see, what are we gonna hear? This fucking cornball. And you know what? Maybe 8 times out of 10 the guy might be corny. It might be some fucking corny shit. Right? Maybe. But don't, if he starts rapping and his shit is dope, if you still say he's corny because you have a blanket over your head that he's white, whatever. And look at the terminology, a blanket over your head, the racism, right? The fucking white. We ain't down with no fucking with that shit. That way of thinking is bullshit. So if you're thinking that he's still corny, meanwhile he's not, and he's actually better than everybody else, then give him his dat. Give him his due. He's better than everybody else. So that's it. I don't care. He's a Chinese kid kicking his shit, and he's better than everybody else. He is. The food tastes better than everybody else. It's a Chinese guy cooking Italian food. It's better. It's better than your pizza. I'm gonna go eat it. It's better. That's it. I just feel like, there was resistance. We have to rap that much harder to impress or be accepted by other black artists, maybe. But there's the artists that know already, like a Raekwon knows. Like, these type of dudes know that there's ill white rappers. And they're not going to, I don't think they judge it. I think Method Man, I don't think Method Man's racist at all. He's doing fucking movies with Adam Sandler. So I mean, I think that they and RZA, I think RZA's open-minded, man. I think RZA, loves Chinese culture and loves that culture, loves Italian culture. And I think he takes stuff as it comes. I have that vibe. So I just think if you're... Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, like, one thing that I always wonder is why people always jump to the cultural appropriation argument instead of the cultural appreciation.
That's great. That's a great way to put it. It's better than I would have put it, because I'm very passionate and aggressive too, but in my own way. Not passive aggressive, passionate aggressive, right? I'm definitely not passive aggressive.
Right.
But yeah. So I'm also, listen, as it is, speaking plainly, I can flip back and forth from how I'm raised, and it's real. I can do it. My barber said, shout out to my boy Eric, who cuts my hair and shit. He taped me up and made me looking fresh for today's video. Anyway, so he said you're dope when you can do like your Italian heritage and flip it and speak like in those like the Italian lingo and that old school Brooklyn and Queens Italian, and then you flip it hip hop. You hear all the hip hop slang and the different that, and it's how I was raised and it's natural to me, right? So I'm not putting on any kind of fucking show or some act, but I could do. Hey yo, cuz, what are you doing? You want to? Let's go. Yeah, let's go tune somebody up. It means beat somebody up, right? So whatever the fuck it might be, because I was raised on it, I've seen it, I was around it, and I can do that. So him saying that it's just cool to have those sprinkles of your upbringing, and you know what it is? You're cultured from the melting pot, from Queens, from where I was, from you know what, and I could talk metal with you. I could talk. That's why me and Necro related with so many different things. I could talk boxing. I could talk baseball. I'm kind of a jack of all trades, and I love a lot of things, and I was into a lot of things, and you know, so it was just it's whatever speaks to you, do it. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Whatever happened to that? When we get back to that, there's going to be less hate and less bullshit and less closed-minded thinking.
And then also you still pay respect to the creators, the originators, the
Oh,
veterans
hell yeah.
that did this. So it's not like you're shitting on them at all. It's like I recognize that you guys came before me and paved the way for me. You know, it's not like you're disrespecting them.
I don't relate to a lot of the trap shit, but maybe because I didn't grow up, I still. Okay, so I'm not going to incriminate myself again, but although I say that in my new rhyme, I said I'd incriminate myself again and kick it in a rhyme. But yeah, so go check out go check out Verbal Viper, my new single, you motherfuckers. It's very lyrical, and it's if you play it among other things, it's the best thing you'll hear this month. But anyway, I got off track. What was I saying before I did the shameless promotion?
We were talking about still paying respect to the
Oh yeah,
the veterans.
right. So a lot of the things that I mentioned, the people who I mentioned, were black artists. The people who I'm mentioning over and over. I don't relate. That's what I was going to say. I don't relate to the trap because I didn't really sell up. I didn't grow up in a trap house. So they're doing their fucking trap house shit, and other people are relating, and that they're into that, and then they may consider that, oh, that's what I relate with. I grew up with that. I'm hood. I'm this. I'm that. I'm that. Trap house shit. Cool. That's your shit. I don't gotta listen to it because I don't relate to it. So maybe you motherfucker, you don't relate to boom bap beats and lyricism and out of the box thinking and rapping from a perspective of a Tarantino or a Scorsese or a fucking Spike Lee, just visionary, like dope shit. So maybe you don't relate to that. It's cool. You don't relate to dope lyricism and fucking beats and this. I see people all the time. Oh, lyricism's dead. Fuck lyricism. It's about beats. It's about this. It's about that. Fuck that. But cool. You like what you like, but don't tell me my art is not important. That's where you got me going when you said that these people are saying that art is not important. It's never that. You can't tell me that. I know it to be false. It's just like I know, like tomorrow, like tomorrow's Monday. I know that my shit is important because I'm on this interview right now.
Right.